Good afternoon, students.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Good morning. Good morning. 11 a.m. Right? So, shall we start now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So you can see the screen.
Yes, ma'am.
So yesterday we have seen problems based on annihilator method, like how to solve system of linear difference equation with the help of annihilator method. Okay, so now today we and yesterday I have given some problems also for exercise. Everybody did it? Whether I solved this yesterday, I solved this problem, and YT we have found here in the class, and ZT I told you to check at home whether everybody did it. I am asking question. How many of you solved it? Any problem?
मॅम ट्राय केलं पण झेड माझं तेवढं येणं झालं.
ZT असं येत नाहीये.
कारण हे E-3 ZT आहे तर मग याच्यासाठी अॅनिलेट आता समोर जे दिलंय ना त्यासाठी अॅनिलेटर काय यूज करायचं तेच कळत नाहीये.
Annihilator आता 2^t आहे तर E-2 2^t साठी येईल. -1^t आहे म्हणजे E+1 आणि 5^t आहे म्हणजे E-5.
वेगवेगळा यूज करायचा.
वेगवेगळं म्हणजे एकाच वेळेस ना, कारण प्लस प्लस आहे ना, तर त्या सगळ्यांचा प्रॉडक्ट जर घेतला एकाच वेळेस म्हणजे E-2 E+1 आणि E-5 ऑपरेटेड ऑन दिस E-3 इंटू टाइम ZT इज इक्वल टू याच्यावर जर ऑपरेट मी केलं त्याला तर ते 0 होईल, कारण E-2 ने हे 0 होतं, E+1 ने हे 0 होतं आणि E-5 ने 7/3 5^t will be 0. So that will be annihilating polynomial. लिहून देऊ का?
हो मॅम हे कळतच नाहीये.
Okay. Annihilating polynomial सांगितली तर येईल का नाही? So before starting variation of parameter method, let's see this example only. So what is my YT? YT is this one. YT पर्यंत सगळ्यांना समजलं आहे?
हो मॅम.
Yes, ma'am.
आता ZT. So now we want to find ZT. So if I substitute this value of YT in equation 2, we get this one. Okay, up to here it is no problem. E-3.
Yes ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now I want to, I will delete this also. Okay. So by applying annihilating polynomial. कोणती annihilating polynomial? E-2, E+1 and E-5. Product of these three we will require because I am having three terms. Addition of three terms, 2^t, -1^t and 5^t containing. So if I want to annihilate this one, if I want to make it 0, if I apply e minus 2, it will become 0. First term will become 0. If I apply e plus 1 over this, it will become 0. And if I apply e minus 5 over this, it will become 0. So I have to take it product. Okay, I want to make this all three terms 0. So I have to, what I have to take? I have to take product of these three linear polynomials. Is that okay? By applying annihilator polynomial on both sides of what is equation number we can give? 3 is 4. Yellow white yellow 4 monia. Say this is 5. Both sides of 5, we get what we get? E minus 2, e plus 1, e minus 5, e minus 3, z of t, which is equal to 0. Are you convinced that this will be 0 right hand side?
Yes, ma'am.
Or you can directly operate this over this, then this, okay? So this will be 0. Now what is the solution? What is my ZT? ZT will be C1, C3 already we have used. So we will use another constant, say C4 3 raised to t plus C5 2 raised to t plus C6 minus 1 raised to t and C7 5 raised to t. Is that okay? My original polynomial was containing only first degree. So here I am having 3 extra arbitrary constants, right? So I need to find that 3 extra arbitrary constants. So how we will find that? By resubstituting in that equation, right? So as now you can see here e minus 3 zt. E minus 3 zt means its solution, if e minus 3 operated on zt is equal to 0, its solution is some c times 3 raised to t. It already satisfies that equation. So I no need to bother about c for 3 raised to t. So I will substitute only remaining one. Okay, remaining part of that zt. Is that okay? Or you can substitute full also, still this will become 0. No problem. Okay. So as C4 3 raised to t already a solution, we substitute zt is equal to remaining part of zt, that is or zt equal to 1 apexa. We substitute remaining part of zt, that is, what is that? C5 2 raised to t plus C6 minus 1 raised to t plus C7 5 raised to t in equation, which equation? 5 na? In equation number 5. So we get in equation 5 to get values of C5, C6 and C7. We need to find that arbitrary constants values. Okay. So we get, what we get? E minus 3 operated on zt. Zt is nothing but my C5 2 raised to t plus C6 minus 1 raised to t plus C7 5 raised to t, which is equal to what? C2 2 raised to t plus 4 times C3 minus 1 raised to t plus 7 by 3 5 raised to t. Is that okay? I have substituted that value over here. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Now you just apply e minus 3 for this. So can you apply this?
Yes, ma'am.
C5 arbitrary constant. E minus 3 if I apply on 2 raised to t, 2 raised to t, 2 raised to t plus 1 minus 3 times 2 raised to t plus C6 as it is minus 1 raised to t plus 1 minus 3 times minus 1 raised to t plus C7 as it is 5 raised to t plus 1 minus 3 times 5 raised to t, and this term as it is C2 2 raised to t plus 4 times C3 minus 1 raised to t plus 7 by 3 5 raised to t. Now what is this? 2 raised to t plus 1 minus 3 times 2 raised to t. So if I take 2 raised to t common, 2 minus 3, what will remain?
Minus
Minus 1 times 2 raised to t plus C6. What will remain here? Minus 4 times minus 1 raised to t plus C7. What will remain? 5 minus 3. What is?
2 times 5 raised to 3.
T, which is equal to C2 2 raised to t plus 4 times C3 minus 1 raised to t plus 7 by 3 5 raised to t. So now these two, now LHS is equal to RHS and both are polynomials in 2 raised to t minus 1 raised to t and 5 raised to t. So what this implies? Comparing coefficients of 2 raised to t minus 1 raised to t and 5 raised to t. We get what we get? Minus C5 is equal to C2
Yes, ma'am.
minus 4 times C6 is nothing but 4 times C3
C3.
and 2 times C7 is nothing but 7 by 3 5 raised to t. So what I am getting here? C5 is equal to minus C2, C6 is equal to minus C3 and C7 is nothing but 7 by 6. Sorry, only. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So these are my arbitrary constants. So this implies Zt is nothing but C4 3 raised to t minus C2 2 raised to t minus C3 minus 1 raised to t plus 7 by 6 5 raised to t. That only I need to find now. See, I told you to check this only. Is that okay? Now,
Yes, ma'am.
now what are we going to do? Again, once we have this, I have to cut this again. That is my, so I got YT and I have ZT also. Now what we have to do? Finally substituting. Again I want to find arbitrary constants. Okay. So finally substituting the values of YT and ZT into the first of original equations. We have, or we get, what we get? What is my first original equation? E square minus 3 times yt plus e minus 1 of zt, which is equal to what?
5 raised to t.
5 raised to t.
5 raised to t. Yes, which is equal to 5 raised to t. So first let me simplify this, okay? LHS we will write. Then I will write 5 raised to t at the end. So what will be LHS? LHS will be 6. Now you can simplify this. YT substitute करा, ZT substitute करा, त्याच्यावर E square minus 3 operate करा YT वर आणि ZT वर E minus 1 operate करा. Shall I write directly?
Yes, ma'am.
So you will get here 6C1 plus 2 times C4 times 3 raised to t plus 5 raised to t. And what we are having, which is equal to 5 raised to t, which is my RHS. So if I simplify this, I am getting, if I substitute YT and ZT, I am getting this one. And I am having RHS as 5 raised to t. But LHS is equal to RHS, so 3 raised to t coefficient must be 0, right? This implies 6C1 plus 2 times C4 must be equal to 0. So this gives me another constant value. So C4 is equal to minus 3 times C1. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Therefore, my required final solution is YT is equal to whatever you can, C1 3 raised to t plus C2 2 raised to t plus C3 times minus 1 raised to t minus 5 raised to t by 6, and ZT is equal to minus 3 times C1 3 raised to t minus C2 2 raised to t minus C3 minus 1 raised to t and 7 by 6 now. Yes, 7 by 6 5 raised to t. That is my final required solution. Containing 3 arbitrary constants. Is that okay? Why
Yes,
are we
ma'am.
getting 3 arbitrary constants? Because this is second plus 1 means 3 order, na? So 3 constants, 3 constants we will get here. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So now homogeneous, at least you have solved these two.
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, and
Yes,
this
ma'am.
annihilator method again you can use like previous example. Okay, so today you can try.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we will start variation of parameter method. Today we will start this new method, variation of parameter method. You have already seen this variation of parameter method while solving differential equations. Are you familiar? Are you familiar? So, yes or no? I am asking. Variation of parameter method, whether you heard earlier. No reply. Okay. Can you see this screen and all? Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
At least this reply I got. Okay, so it is a this method of variation of parameter method. This method is to use for solving a non-homogeneous equation. For solving non-homogeneous difference equation 3.4. What is that 3.4? T y at t plus n plus and so on p0 t y at t which is equal to rt. That was my 3.4, right? And so what is the method? In this we assume that n linearly independent solutions are known for homogeneous equation. Its corresponding homogeneous equation is given by pnt u at
U at
plus
t
n
plus n
and so on p0 t u at t
U at t
is equal to 0. We
Is
have
equal
used
to 0.
0.4 dash, right? So what we do here, consider its corresponding homogeneous equation, and since it is nth order, it will have n linearly independent solutions for this homogeneous equation. Okay, so once we know these n linearly independent solutions, we want to find solution of 3.4. So we know how to solve homogeneous equation, corresponding homogeneous equation with constant coefficients again. Okay, so once we know this one, n linearly independent solutions, we will suppose that, or we will assume that its solution yt is nothing but linear combination of a1t u1t plus a2t u2t plus ant unt, like in the summation form. Okay, and then we will find what is the value of that a1t, a2t, and t, because u1, u2 already we know. So by resubstituting in 3.4, we can find a1t, a2t, and ant. Is that okay? So we will see this method for particularly for second degree, and then we will generalize it for nth degree. Okay. So consider, we will explain. We will discuss this method for n is equal to 2. That is, when my equation is, what is my equation then? P2t y at second order plus and so on P0t y at t, which is equal to RT, and corresponding homogeneous will be corresponding homogeneous equation is P2t u at t plus 2 plus and so on P0t u at t is equal to 0. Okay. So this is we are discussing this method for n is equal to t, and then we can generalize it for this higher order, any higher order equations. Okay, so we are saying, say this is 3.4 dash and this is 3.4 over for n is equal to 2. So let u1t, it is second order, 3.4 dash is now second order. So how many linearly independent solutions it will have?
2.
2. So let u1t and u2t be linearly independent solutions of equation 3.4 dash, and assume uh, assume yt is equal to a1t u1t plus a2t u2t be solution of 3.4. This 3.4 वगैरह म्हणण्यापेक्षा we will give numbers. Okay, otherwise again you will confuse. Say this is 1, this is 2, this is my solutions of equation 2, solutions of equation 1. Okay, so assume yt be solution of equation 1, where a1t and u1 and u2 are known. Now what is to be determined? Only a1t and a2t, such that which satisfies the equation 1. a1t and a2t to be determined. So how we will determine this? I want here p2t y at t plus 2 आता ते dash 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 लिहिण्यापेक्षा I can write p1t and all that thing. Okay. Only one term, so no need to write dash. Okay. So what will be here? p1t y at t plus 1,
plus 1.
and here p1t u at t plus 1. Okay. Now if I want to if yt is this one, what is y at t plus 1? What is y at t plus 1? If yt is this one,
A1.
y at t plus 1
A1.
will be a1 t plus
A1
1
of t plus 1.
u1 t plus
U1 of
1
t plus 1.
plus a2
A2 of t
t
plus
plus 1 u2 t
U2 of
plus
t
1.
plus 1.
Now if I want to write in some delta form, I can write this as a1 t plus 1 u1 t plus 1 plus a2 t u2 t plus 1 plus delta a1 t u1 t plus 1 plus delta a2 t u2 t plus 1. Can I write like this?
That is A2 T plus 1 na ma'am.
Which one?
A1 to T plus 1 into
No,
U1 T plus 1.
What I am doing here, I am adding and subtracting the terms. I am adding these two terms now. These two terms are nothing but what? Delta A1t is what? A1t plus 1 minus A1t. And delta A2t is nothing but A2t plus 1 minus A2t. So that two terms, whatever I am writing, that will get cancelled. So only will remain this. Is that okay?
Yes ma'am.
Are you getting?
Yes ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So u2 t plus 1. And what is now? Now we eliminate the third and fourth term of last expression by choosing A1 and A2 A2 so that this last term will become 0. What is that? So that delta A1t U1 t plus 1 plus delta A2t U2 t plus 1 will become 0. We want to choose, I want to eliminate this third and fourth term. So what I will choose? I will choose A1 and A2 so that delta A1t will be 0, this whole term will be 0, like delta A1t U1 t plus 1 and delta A2t U2 t plus 1 will be 0.
Ma'am,
Okay.
y at t plus 1 is equals to a1 at t into u1 at t plus 1 पाहिजे होतं ना
कुठे
वरच्या टर्म मध्ये हे जे आपण ऍड केले ना ऍड केले ना डेल्टा a1 at t u1 at t plus 1 तर y at t plus 1 is equals to हा त्याच टर्म मध्ये तर y at t plus 1 is equals to a1 at t u1 at t plus 1 पाहिजे होतं ना
A1 at t नाही ना
कारण
हाँ
delta
मैम A1
हाँ A1 कारण ती टर्म कॅन्सल होईल बरोबर आहे येस यू आर राईट इथे ना
हो मॅम
यस मैम
A1t U1t plus 1 A2t U2t plus 1 आणि त्या दोन टर्म कॅन्सल होतील आणि दोन टर्म्स या रिमेनिंग राहतील इज दॅट ओके
यस मॅम
yes thank you okay so first equation we will get like this then we will find what is y at t plus 2 also y at t plus 2 is nothing but what y at t plus 2 will be what is that a1 t plus 2 y at t u1 t plus 2 a2 t plus 2 and u2 t plus 2 right y at t is this one a1t u1t a2t u2t so what is y at t plus 2
A1 u of t plus 2
a1 t plus 2
u1
plus u1 t
t
plus
plus 2 plus
a2 t plus 2
u2 t plus 2.
t plus 2 now again if I want to write in terms of delta a1t and delta a2t I am writing this as a1 एक मिनिट आहे इथे ना घेता ना here from here we will take this y at t plus 1 is this one okay we won't write from here so this we will give number any number say third is this one fourth is this one so from third okay we won't write from y at t plus 2 like here from 4 using 4 we get y at t plus 2 is nothing but what this is my y at t plus 1 na third is nothing but my using third we get y at t plus 2 I can write as a1 t plus 1
T plus
u1 t plus 2 plus a2 t plus 1 u2 t plus 2 plus delta a1 t plus 1 u1 t plus 2 plus delta a2 t plus 1 u2 t plus 2 is that okay I am writing it from 3 because third is my y at t plus 1 this is my y
the pin
y at t plus 1. So just I am replacing t by t plus 1 in this third equation. We are getting y at t plus 2. So how can I write that one? Again, I can write that one as a2 t plus 2. Now I want delta a1t and delta a2t. I want to write in terms of delta a1t. Okay, can I write like this? Okay, third and fourth we will write so that I will get this 0. Okay, look at these two equations first. Y at t plus 1 is equal to this one from 3. And what we are doing, we are eliminating the third and fourth term. Means we are choosing a1 and a2 so that I am getting this term is equal to 0. So I no need to consider this. So I will be having only these two terms. Are you convinced? Using 3 and 4, I am saying. Are you getting this?
No, ma'am.
Third equation बघा. Third equation is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Third मध्ये 4 terms आहे. पण त्याच्यानंतर what we are doing? We are eliminating third and fourth term. This third term and fourth term by choosing a1 and a2 so that we are getting here equal to 0. So we are choosing a1 and a2 so that we are getting this as 0. So no need to write. So y at t plus 1 will be just a1t u1t plus 1 a2t u2t plus 1. So I will get y at t plus 2 is nothing but a1t plus 1 u1t plus 2 plus a2t plus 1 u2t plus 2. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So now I will write this again in terms of delta form. So now I can write this as in terms of delta form as a1t u1 t plus 2 plus a2t u2 t plus 2 plus delta a1t u1 t plus 2 plus delta a2t u2 t plus 2. Is that okay? That two terms will get, these two terms will get cancelled and we will remain like this only. Is that okay? Delta a1t is a1t plus 1 minus a1t. So this term minus minus will get cancelled. Adding and subtracting. I am just adding and subtracting these two terms in this. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes.
yes. So we will give number, next number, what is my number? 5 to this. 5 to this. Now substituting, so I am having y at t plus 2, I am having y at t plus 1 and I am having yt. So now substituting the above expressions for y at t plus 2, y at t plus 1 and yt into in equation 1. We get, what we get? What is my equation 1? Equation 1 is P2t y at t plus 2, P1t y at t plus 1, P0t y at t is equal to RT. Okay, I am substituting that value. So what I will get here? P2t y at t plus 2 p1t y at t plus 1 plus p0t y at t is equal to what we will get? What is my y at t plus 2?
Three.
Equation number 5.
I have to write it again. Okay, this is my y at t plus 2 plus p1t times and p0 times what is that, just a1t u1t plus u2t u2. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Now I am I am separating the terms of a1t, a2t and a2, a1t, a2t and p2t. So I can write this as a1t, p2t, u1 t plus 2 plus p1t, u1 t plus 1 plus p0t, u1 t plus a2t. If I take it a2t common, what will remain here? p2t, u2 t plus 2, p1t, u2 t plus 1 plus p0t, u2 t. Is that okay? And what is if I take p2t common, u1 t plus 2 delta a1t plus u2 t plus 2 delta a2 t. See here, a1t terms I am taking common, p2t, u1t plus 2. Where is that? p2, 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 a1t, a1t, a1t के terms पहले common कर ले, नंतर a2t. Is that okay? And remaining terms we have written like this. You can easily check that. Okay. Just I have rewritten that one. Is that okay? You can verify that later. Okay. Now u1 and u2 satisfies equation 2. u1 and u2 are solutions of equation 2. u1 and u2 are linearly independent solutions of equation 2. Means p2t u1 t plus 2, p1t u1 t plus 1 and p0t u1 t plus u1 t is equal to 0. We will have.
Yes.
Is that okay? So these two terms will become 0 because u1 and u2 are solutions. So this term and this term will be, this will become 0, this will become 0. Why? Because u1 t and u2 t are solutions of equation 2. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
So what will remain? Yeah. So we have started with P2T y t plus 2, P1T y t plus 1 plus P0T y t, which is equal to, only we are getting this third term. Is that okay? See, then yt satisfies equation 1 if, what is the case? I want yt should be my solution, na? So yt satisfies means what? Whatever we have written, that should be equal to RT if I can write P2T this third term, P2T U1 T plus 2 delta A1 T plus U2 T plus 2 delta A2 T is equal to what? It should be RT.
RT.
Yes. So this implies U1 T plus 2 delta A1 T plus U2 T plus 2 delta A2 T is equal to R of T divided by P2 of
P2
T.
of
And
T.
we know that P2 of T is non-zero, right? Because it is second order. Where P2T is non-zero. So what is that number? Next number 6. Give number 6 to this. So I am having fourth and sixth. Okay. So to sum up, so this implies yt is equal to A1T U1T plus A2T U2T be solution of equation 1 if what? If delta A1T and delta A2T satisfies which equations? Satisfies equations 4 and 6, right?
6.
4 and 6, because we are choosing A1 and A2, we satisfy this, that is 4 and this 6. Okay, so this yt is equal to A1T U1T plus A2T U2T be solution of equation 1 provided that delta A1T and delta A2T satisfies equations 4 and 6. Is that okay? Is that okay? Now this this 4 and 6 are nothing but system of two equations in two unknowns. So it has a non-trivial solution. When it will have non-trivial solution? The system of linear equations, two equations in two unknowns, 4 and 6 has a unique solution. When it will have unique solution? If the matrix of coefficients, that is nothing but its Wronskian coefficients W t matrix of coefficients W t plus 1 has a non-zero determinant. Means Wronskian is determinant. The matrix of coefficient, that is Wronskian Wt plus 1 has a, or wait. Wronskian means determinant only. Matrix of coefficients has a non-zero determinant. That is Wronskian is non-zero. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Wronskian at t plus 1 non-zero. So this is for second order. For third order, how we can do? Again, this was n is equal to 2. Now for n is equal to 3, what will be? This, let u1t, u2t and u3t be linearly independent solutions. Then yt is equal to, we will assume that a1t, u1t plus a2t, u2t plus a3t, u3t be solution of equation 1. And we have to determine a1t, a2t and a3t. In similar process, we can find, it will have, we will have 3 equations in 3 unknowns having delta a1t, delta a2t and delta a3t. So that the matrix of coefficients has a non-zero determinant. It will, that system of 3 equations in 3 unknowns has a unique solution if Wronskian is non-zero. So in similar way, we can generalize the for any n. So we can write that as a theorem. Theorem 3.8. Let u1t, u2t, unt be linearly independent solutions of equation 3.4. What is 3.4? Pnt y at t plus n plus and so on P0 t y at t is equal to RT. Not हे homogeneous आहे ना, so u 3.4 dash u at t is equal to 0. Then
0.
yt is equal to a1t, u1t plus and so on ant, unt. That is summation I is equal to 1 to n ait ui
UIT.
is a solution. हे कशाचं solution असेल? It's a solution of equation 3.4. Now solution of non-homogeneous equation Pnt y at t plus n and so on P0 t y at t is equal to RT, provided that A1, A2, An satisfies the matrix equation, W t plus 1 Wronskian into delta A1t, delta A2t and so on delta An T is equal to, what is the first one? First one is 0, second one is 0, and last one is RT upon P and T. Is that okay? For system of n is equal to 2, what will be this? Wronskian at t plus 1. For u1, what is Wronskian at at t plus 1? It is u at t plus 1, u at t plus 2, determinant. U at t plus 2, u at u2, u1 at t plus 2 and u2 at t plus 2. So you will get these two equations, this 4 and 6. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
That matrix of coefficient is not W. It is just matrix of coefficients. They are giving the name as WT plus 1. Is that okay? When we are solving for n equation, nth order equation, we will have n equations. We have seen for the case n is equal to 2. This variation of parameter method we have seen for n is equal to 2. So in that case, we have got two equations in two unknowns. Which are that two equations in two unknowns? Is 4 and 6. 4 and 6. What is the matrix of coefficients for delta A1t and delta A2t? 4 and 6 also can be written as, I can write here, rough. System of equations 4 and 6 can be written in matrix form as what is u1 t plus 1, u2 t plus 1, u1 t plus 2, u2 t plus 2 into delta A1t, delta A2t, which is equal to first
R
one
of t
0
0,
and t divided by
R of t divided by P2 of
P2
t.
t. Is that okay? Now you can see
Yes,
u1
ma'am.
t plus 1 delta A1t, u2 t plus 1 delta A2t is equal to 0. That is my equation 4. And u1 t plus 2 into delta A1t, u2 t plus 2 into delta A2t is equal to RT upon P2t. That is my equation 6. Is that okay? Now for n is equal to 3, this will become, for n is equal to 3, that can be written as, matrix form will be u1 t plus 1, u2 t plus 1,
U2 t plus
u3
U3 t plus
t plus
t plus
1,
1
u1
t
t
plus
plus
2
2, u2 t plus
t plus
2, u3 t plus,
U3 t plus
and u1 t plus
1 t
3,
plus 3
u2 t plus 3, u3 t plus
t
3,
plus 3
and here it will be
delta
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 A1t,
A1 of
delta
delta
A2,
A2 t
delta A3
A3 t
is equal to, we will have first two as 0,
0
last one will be
0 and
2t
R of t
divided,
divided by P3 of t.
sorry, r of t. R of t divided by P3 of t. Is that okay? we will have 3 equations in 3 unknowns. That will be this in this matrix form, and so on. So the theorem we can write as like this. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So we will stop here. Uh, Let me call Reddy sir. If he is not came, then we can continue. Hey. Okay, once he comes, after that we can continue. So we will have example or this variation of parameter method. Example, solve or find all solutions of difference equation y at t plus 2 minus 7 y at t plus 1 plus 6 times yt is equal to t using variation of parameter method. We want to find the solutions of this. Already we have solved this by annihilator method. In previous lecture we already solved this. Is that
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Yes. So now we have to solve using variation of parameter method. So you have to remember like by which method they have asked. If they have not asked, just they have asked like find all solutions, you can use annihilator method or variation of parameter method. Whichever method is known to you, you can use it. But if they particularly mention using variation of parameter method you have to solve, then you cannot solve it by annihilator method. If you solve using different method, you will get 0 marks. Okay. So it depends on how the question has been asked. So already we have solved this using this one. So for using variation of parameter method, what we will require? We require u1t and u2t be solutions of homogeneous equation, na? So corresponding
Yes, ma'am.
homogeneous equation is given by, what is corresponding homogeneous equation? U at t plus 2 minus 7 u at t plus 1 plus 6 u at t is equal to 0. So let u1t, what are the solutions then? Two linearly independent solutions of this. 6 we
1
have to
and 6
write minus 1 and
minus
not plus 6, na? So minus 1 plus
and minus 6. Minus 6.
minus 6 minus 1, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So what are the solutions?
1 and 6.
1 and these are the eigenvalues, no? 1 and 6. So 1 raised to t and 6 raised to t, right?
Yes, ma'am.
1 raised to t and u to t is equal to 6 raised to t. Be linearly independent solutions of equation 2. Say this is my equation 2. This is my equation 1. So we are having u1t and u2t as linearly independent solutions. Now from now I want to find a1t and a2t. So let yt is equal to a1t u1t plus a2t u2t be solution of equation 1. So my aim is to find a1t and a2t. So we have seen in method that a1t and a2t must satisfy equation 4 and 6, right? So from variation of parameter method, a1t and a2t must satisfy equations. Which are the equations? 4 and 6. What is 4 and 6?
Delta A1 at T.
Delta a1t u1t plus 1. Delta a1t u1t plus 1 plus delta a2t
A2 of U.
u2 not
U2 of T plus 2
plus
is
1
equal to 0.
0 and delta a1t u2t plus
T plus 2.
2 na
U1 T plus 2
u2 t plus 2 is equal to rt upon
V2 of
a2 t. That
ma'am,
is
that is from delta A1 T into U1 of T plus 1 आहे. T plus 2 आहे.
इथे का
Second.
एक minute. Let me check. u1 t
Equation
plus
number
u2 t plus 2 बरोबर. u1 is that okay? So delta a1 t, what is u1 t plus 1? u1 is my u1 t is 1.
Minus 1 raised to T plus 1.
So just 1 raised to t plus 1 plus delta a2 t u2 t plus 1 is
6 raised to
6
T
raised
plus
to T
1.
plus
6 raised to t plus 1, which is equal to 0.
0.
And second delta a1t, this is a 1 raised to t plus 2
T plus
plus delta a2t 6 raised to t plus 2 is equal to rt. Rt is my t na,
T.
divided by
Yes.
p2t. P2t is what? 1. P2t is 1. If I compare here, P2t is 1, P1t is minus 7, P0t is 6 and RT is T. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yes. So now you can find solving these two equations. Directly shall I give? Solving that two equations, I will get delta A1t is equal to minus t by 5 and delta A2t is nothing but t by 30 6 raised to minus t. फिर two equations है. It is just 1 raised to t plus 1 is 1, 1 raised to t plus 2 is also 1. Is that okay? Just here to solve like we are solving two equations in two unknowns. Okay, minus karayala. Minus. What will remain? 6 raised to t plus 1 minus 6 raised to t plus 2 into delta a to t is equal to 0 minus t. So that minus will get cancelled and what will remain here? T upon 30 येता है. You can just simplify this. Okay? Solve करू शकतात ना?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So once we get this, I will write here solving about two equations. get this one. Now, if delta A1t is minus t by 5, this will imply A1t is equal to what? Summation minus t by 5 plus some constant c. So you can check this is nothing but minus t to the 2 falling divided by 10 plus c. Why this one? Because summation t to the a falling is nothing but what? T to the a plus 1 falling divided by a plus 1 plus c of t. But here it is integers, domain is integers we are considering, so it is c unless and until specified. Okay, so this I can write as minus t minus 1 divided by 10 plus c. Is that okay? Taking summation on both sides, I will get a1t. Similarly, what is a2t? A2t will be summation 1 by 30 t 6 raised to minus t, no? What is that a2t? T 6 raised to minus t by 30 plus constant, say d. So this I can write as 1 by 30 summation t times 1 by 6 raised to t plus constant d. Now you apply here formula summation yt delta zt. So applying formula, summation yt delta zt. What is that? You can check that one. So take yt is equal to t and delta zt is equal to, you can take as 1 by 6 raised to t. Okay, can you do this?
Yes, ma'am.
So you will get here zt is equal to minus 6 by 5 1 by 6 raised to t. Summation a raised to t is nothing but a raised to t upon a minus 1. That formula I am using here. Okay. A raised to t is nothing but summation a raised to t is nothing but a raised to t upon a minus 1. 1 by 6 raised to t upon 1 by 6 minus 1. So minus 6 by 5. Is that okay? You can check this.
Yes, ma'am.
So I will get here a to t. So you can simplify and I will directly write a to t is nothing but, you have to apply that formula summation yt zt product rule. So yt is equal to not a yt, a to t is equal to minus t by 25 1 by 6 raised to t minus 1 by 125 1 by 6 raised to t plus d. Okay, therefore final solution we have yt is nothing but a1t into 1 plus a2t into 6 raised to t, no? 6 raised to t. Just substitute here a1t and a2t. So I am getting here f plus d 6 raised to t minus t square by 10 plus 3t by 50. You can simplify that. A1t and A2t substitute kara. You will simplify. F and D are arbitrary constants, which is the required solution. Where F and D are arbitrary constants. Can you check this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just you have to substitute A1t and A2t. So first you have to verify what A1t direct A2t only you need to calculate by using the formula summation yt into delta zt. And once you get A2t, substitute over here, and if you simplify, you will get this one. Okay. check this. Okay, so we can stop here. If any problem, we will discuss tomorrow. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Let me download the attendance. Now you can leave. Fast. मैं एंड किया तो भी वो लोग एंड नहीं करते ना, तो निकालना पड़ता है. नहीं ना, 1 मिनट सबका निकल गया ना तो नहीं होता वो. मैं लास्ट टाइम किया था, 2 दिन में से दिखा था.